not that big a deal for me.
Yeah, I knew.
I know who drew this. I know who drew this. Hermit the Frog here, and today we're going over my favorite new book, my autobiography, Digging in the Swine. I'm gonna make some piggies squeal. So, whenever it comes to Reddit, sometimes it's not as bad as 4chan. At least it's not as bad. Well, when I say bad, I mean it's not as raunchy as it used to be. But still, they're known for the odd shock here and there. And whenever that happens, if it gets too bad, I'm just going to be like, nah. Surprised, by the way, I'd fix the lights down here.
Red alert, red alert.
Red alert, red alert. Meme is too dank. Meme is too dank. And then, of course, there's let's see. Oh, yeah, check this one out. Hey, Nick. There we go. Above you. I'm controlling the light above you, make you a little bit brighter, or take it down to where you're completely black. You're almost blacked out on the screen.
You know that quote on the screen makes me think about something.
And what's that?
To learn who rules over you, simply find out who you are not allowed to criticize.
Ain't that something?
Because there's all these people nowadays that feel like they're on the side of good and everything, and that, they like to scream about fascists who want to, take away their freedom and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you criticize those people in the wrong ways, they'll come after you and they'll cancel culture you.
Well.
And that kind of sets in stone that they actually, despite what they feel like, are ruling over other people.
Yeah, and
in the U.S., you can criticize the government as much as you want.
Oh yeah, gladly.
They don't technically rule over us; they make bad decisions on our behalf a lot.
Oh dear God, yeah, and we as Americans are, we're somehow responsible for that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's we're responsible for every dumb thing that Donald Trump says, or every dumb thing that Joe Biden says, or we're responsible for, the chattering skeleton that is Nancy Pelosi continuing to embarrass herself, or the human snapping turtle by the name of Mitch McConnell, saying dumb shit. Guys, we are not in control of that. Just like I know the Brits aren't in control of Boris Johnson, just like how I know the Chinese aren't in control of, what's his name? Ping? I forget his name. Xi Jinping? I think. I don't know. I mean, and they literally have no control. You criticize that dude, you're off to the friggin', prison camps where you're working for the rest of your life. I mean, guys, you have to criticize, you have, I'm open about people being skeptical on things. For instance, I'm a Christian, so I'm not afraid to say that. Anyone out there who wants to criticize my beliefs, they are entitled to do that. I hold nothing against them for being critical of my beliefs. It is, in fact, after all, just my beliefs. But anyone out there who wants to say, oh, you're not allowed to criticize this group here because, they have right now you're not allowed to criticize them for some reason. That literally makes no sense to me.
Yeah, you can criticize Christianity all you want, but there's certain other groups that
Gladly.
you start to criticize, people will start calling you a bigot.
Gladly, yeah.
So.
It's like someone once said that me criticizing, a belief structure in atheism, all of a sudden, they started calling me, a fascist. I'm just like, whoa. I'm doing literally the exact same thing that you did to my belief system. Because we were debating religion at that point, and I was making a point about how, in a lot of ways, atheism could be considered a religion itself, even though it prides itself on being irreligious. It cannot know that there is not an all-seeing, all-knowing being. Therefore, it is not, in fact, a set thing. It is instead a belief structure in itself. And I
feel like I turned what's going to be a very non-serious video into a very serious pre-discussion.
Well, and if people want to talk down in the comment section, go right ahead. In all honesty, It just adds more. It just adds more stuff to our videos. Thanks, by the way. You commenting down below about how you hate us and all that. Thank you. You have officially given us more money to play with. So, yeah, there's a reason why Logan and Jake Paul are prominent on YouTube. It's because they're heat magnets, dude. That's all they are. It's not because they contribute anything to society. It's not because, they did something tremendous. It's not like they made a good film. Hell, I've seen stuff that the Paul brothers were in, and I couldn't help but cringe at the fact that these two idiots thought they could act. Jesus. And then, of course, there's, everyone else out there who is on the internet who loves to criticize others but is afraid to be criticized themselves. Look, I'll take any fair criticism anyone wants to levy at me, but if all you're going to do is just be like, fat fuck, shut up, that's not criticism. That's literally not criticism. And if that's all you're going to throw at me, then in all honesty, you're better off taking a high dive into a shallow pool, into an empty pool, in terms of making a difference against me. So, yeah. Anywho, that's I
could continue that further and say same thing for a bunch of other things that people would try to say about people of our particular description having an opinion that had some logic behind it.
Well,
we're not really allowed to use logic or context anymore.
No, context is dead, man. It's instant gratification nowadays. If it can't be summarized in a meme that has a maximum of two lines, you're not going to get your point across. You could sit here and have a logical conversation all day and night, but to most of the populace out there, it's just going right over top of their heads because it's impossible to maintain people's attention nowadays. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah, this serious conversation has been brought to you by the Renegades, and hopefully this will provide some levity to it. So for now,
it'd be ironic if this was the conversation that got people coming after us trying to cancel us whenever I put forth that logic.
Yeah, here we are.
Clearly, they proved
code
my
red,
point.
Code red, code red. We're going code red. There we go.
Now Mountain Dew's gonna claim us for copyright reasons.
Mountain Dew, hey, do the do.
We're not sponsored, but we could be, but I'd rather not be because they did kind of dissolve half my teeth.
True, very true. So yeah, I'm just playing around with the lights here, but yeah, there's red. Let's get us back to, actually, before I brighten it back up all the way, let me go ahead and, there we go. I had to change it over. I had to take the light, because if y'all want to see what 100% light looks like, close your eyes, Nick. Oh, woo.
Not that bad.
I know, I'm just joking. But for Quinn, that's a bit much. I
think it's
told
actually
Quinn
brighter
about it.
than that in my room now because I grabbed some extra bulbs and put bulbs.
Oh,
in
that's
my
right.
room.
That's what you were asking about the other day.
So I could see my Gundam pieces better.
Well, and now we have Google lights down here, and the reason why I installed them is because we're trying to do movie nights down here on Sunday or on Saturdays, and it just makes things a lot easier to have that at our beck and call. Just so. Be like, hey, I need to take a break. All right, boop, hit the button, lights turn back on. There we go. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. This is r/Cursedcomments, really good at bowling. Here we go.
To learn who rules over you, simply find out who you're not allowed to criticize. We need to rise up against children with leukemia.
Damn. That's heinous.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to MK. My name is Damien, and saddle up,
Hi,
kids.
Damien.
Put your seatbelts on. We're going on the trip through r/Cursedcomments. Sarah, what is that thing? LOL, I remember the first time I saw one, I was pretty freaked out too. Apparently they're called Asian.
Oh.
They're called Asians, and there's 15 different kinds. It's so dumb. I know, scared me too. The axolotl of good fortune has visited you. Your PP is now an inch longer, but only if you upvote. Damn, forgot I had my zipper down. Ma Wiener just came out in the middle of my mother's funeral. Thanks, Kangaroo Gaming. My grandma used to beat... Sorry, I just picture a little frail old lady. I picture a frail old lady with a big paint stick. You little
That's a rolling pin, but close.
My grandma used to beat me with a paint stick because when I was a kid I would say something like, uh-oh, my trouser snake is escaping. Then rip off my pants and swing my hips around. Glad that old bruh is dead. Jesus, so many questions.
I don't want to know the answer.
His name is Tree Lovin'.
Okay, I'm gonna have to censor that.
23. Disney announces that Woody will be, quote, openly bisexual in Toy Story 4.
It's coming from NPC Daily. I don't believe it.
There's a snake in my butt. Georgia man kept deceased mother in freezer for years for, quote, casual smashing. That is one cold mother effer. Huh, bravo. Rescue chicken learning to walk again with therapy wheelchair. Y'all need to go ahead and put this bruh in a deep fry and stop wasting my goddamn tax dollar.
Woo! Hey, come on, man. That's a good chicken. Hey, I'll adopt that chicken.
Drop of feathers and all, bro. Right into the deep vat. You've been visited by Chunky Seal. Like this image and your pee-pee will grow by 5 inches. Thanks, Seal. My mom enjoys me now. r/Cursedcomments. Why would you comment such a thing on the username no saying heck please digital blogs, huh? Don't say no swears, okay? No hex, alright?
No heckin'.
How would you
No heckin' doo-doo.
die in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? Balls deep in an Oompa Loompa.
Oh,
And they're in song too. We're saying Oompa Loompa doopity doo. When we're in the factory, that's when we screw. That's not an excuse. Girls always trying to say, I can't cook because my mama didn't teach me how. Your mama didn't teach you how to suck wiener either, yet here you are. Well, of course mothers don't teach their daughters how to suck wiener. Jesus, what kind of sick freak are you? That's daddy's job.
oh.
Top comment decides my next video upload. Thanks, PewDiePie.
Oh,
What do you gotta say about that? Oh no, it's Shadman. Raw Pikachu giving birth.
Shad,
Just about what you'd expect from Shadman. Just about what you'd expect.
No.
Did you know there is a skeleton inside you right now? You don't have a skeleton inside you. Your brain. You are inside a skeleton. You're piloting a bone mech that's using
meat armor. Yes.
The best kind. Germany to close all 84 of its coal-fired power plants will rely primarily on renewable energy. Everyone liked that. Humans are renewable. Oh. You better watch your tongue, bub. Your Pokemon seems surprised to touch ice, but you're made of ice. Well, if you walked into a cave made of human flesh, you would be surprised too. It'd be a normal Tuesday for me, guy. The way anime girls act about each other's boobs, but it's guys and their huge fat nuts.
No!
Bro, your balls are so big. I'm so jealous. Gets behind and starts fondling them. Yeah, those are sensitive, bro. They flop all over the place. Dude in corner with tiny nuts looks down in shame.
God damn it.
Oh no!
What the fuck? My fault. Oh
No! Oh, party foul. Yeah, party foul on my behalf. The cup holder slipped out, or cup holder. We have these cup holder extenders here, and they're actually really cool. I like these things, but they have these little rubber things here that come off, and it makes it to where they don't stay in their respective cup holders where they're extending out. So yeah,
At least if they break off anyway.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, these right here, these little extenders. But it happens. But thankfully we got it cleaned up. We got
Mine just went poof and just spilled my drink.
we got towels here on standby because we used to have an issue where the wall would leak behind the wall, or the foundation would leak behind the wall, and we would have to go back there and clean it up. But thankfully that doesn't happen anymore because we had someone come over and use this like really awesome I think they called it smart cement, and it dries really fast, and then he like super sealed it with this new kind of paint, and so far no leaks. I mean, he did really good work. But yeah, the one thing I was going to mention is actually the whole thing about anime, you know, the tiny nut tiny nut gang hashtag. Jesus.
Retweet if you still know what this is. The Wee's foreskin. Being a hero doesn't always mean saving a life. It means shooting the disabled. Got it. This guy gets Stairway to gay heaven. It's funny because gays don't go to heaven. I got 5 points. 5 points to name withheld. I hate when guys call their girlfriends their partner in crime. Like, we get it, bro. She's underage.
Oh.
His profile picture's Kermit with face tattoos. 21 Savage, but frog. The idea of money not being able to buy you happiness is a lie because you can buy a dog. And a hand job. And one for your dog.
No!
Thanks, I freaking love... No, what to expect from you? People who have survived school shootings. What was the experience like? Repost this with the serious tag, dude. It was difficult. Everyone was running away and hiding in classrooms. I only managed to get a handful of them. Oh no! They're blue, but mashed. Wow. They're purple, and when skinned, we see the insides are green. What the ever-living frick, blueberries? Okay, I keep seeing this, and I felt the need to point out that humans are in fact any shade of brown/tan on the outside. If you mash them, they're red, and if you skin them, they're pink. No, I will not be including photos. Okay, Hannibal. Need help? Yeah, I don't get it. Which part of this is hard? Me. You're hard until she finds out that she's hard too, and then you're harder. Jack White and Jack Black have finally met each other. They should have a jack-off. Get out of there, Kyle Gass. You don't deserve to be in this photo of the Jack.
Hey. Kyle Gass is an amazing guitar player. You don't disrespect Kyle Gass.
I always thought that Jack White and Jack Black should do a musical project together and call it Jack Gray.
Or just Gray. I mean, either one. It's just like when I forget who did it, but it was a DJ actually remixed the Beatles' White Album and Jay-Z's Black Album and called it the Gray Album, and it actually turned out pretty good. It was actually very nice. Anyway, sorry.
Inside the Airheads Candy Factory. I thought those would come with the frog's legs. Kermit being tortured by the Viet Cong, 1967, color eye. I'll never give you the secret.
I'm not gonna tell you where my friends are. Ah! I'm gonna be saved from the pit before I can eat my friend. Yay! Sorry.
You can torture me all you want. I'll never give you the codes to America's database. I'll never do it. Being kissed while you're asleep is one of the most purest forms of love. Unless you're in prison.
Oh, hell.
Woo! Damn! Holy crap. Jesse Smollett. Congratulations. Dude had everything in the palm of his hand. He had such a good future in front of him. Then he just had to destroy it by, seeking fame. Ain't that always the case?
Nah, it's still pure. Being kissed by Big Bobo, and he's like, shh, go back to sleep. It's all right. I'll protect you. And I'm like, thanks, Bobo. God, I miss prison. Teen left with knife stuck in her face after being robbed. This is the first time I've seen an Asian girl with a blurred image near her face and not had my pants down. Yikes. How to KO someone. Learn to fight in 5 minutes. Subscribe for more. These were great. My grandma didn't stand a chance. Oh no!
God!
Watching The Lion King. Me. I've never seen this before. Wifey. Oh dear, better get the tissues ready. Me. I'm hardly going to jack off to a bunch of lions, Karen. And it's, I don't remember her name, but it's that
Nala.
one scene in The Lion King. And he's like, on second thoughts.
Nala. Oh, God.
If you call condoms meat belts, then before you smash with a penis person, you could say, fasten your meat belt, and everyone will have a good laugh. My kids always laugh when I say this. Yeah, do they? Do they, Mr. Bent Unicorn? Monster 14-foot squid washed up on beach. Another tragic loss for the Japanese industry. I wish there was a way to be naked, but also have pockets. It's called foreskin. Thanks, Abbott.
Oh.
She lusted after lovers with genitals as large as a donkey's and emissions like those of a horse. Ezekiel, 2320. Ezekiel, Becky, do you want to go out? No, thanks, needle dick. Scribbles furiously. New urinal concept, designed to prevent all that mess. Imagine a spider getting in there or a wasp making a nest in there. Please don't say that.
No!
What's the funniest intrusive thought you've ever had? Sitting in church as a bored kid, I always thought I should just stand up, scream, run onto the altar, and do a cartwheel. They couldn't stop me. I'm faster than those priests. If only all children could be faster than those priests.
Oh!
God's raising their right hand. Got Buddha, Jesus, Keanu, and Vishnu. Well, Harley also raised his right hand. Now you just wait a second. Sinatic. You just wait 1 minute. Anya says, the left is hot. Right, I meant right! Zoophilia is legal in my country, so I choose the left. Oh, yucky. Both are yucky, but that's even yuckier that you just out of spite will choose the left. Frickin' disgusting. They ain't even related. Yeah, Alabama boy 1865. 1865? Tennessee man accused of dipping testicles in customer salsa before online delivery. You a mega hoe if you could taste a hint of ball sack in some Mexican food.
No, he has a point.
I just see that meme, just like the guy just like, fair point. Yeah, point made. You a mega hoe. Yeah, you a mega hoe, all right.
A smidge. A smidge of sack. A crumb of nuts. Man of Reddit. What NSFW male lifestyle hack can you share? By shaving your a-hole, put a DVD, CD, Blu-ray, or something similar on the floor and squat over it. You'll get a nice reflection and the hole in the CD will block out the side of your own butthole. This is why alien species refuse to contact us. Alright, everyone close up shop. Thread's over. Hey, I mean, it's a good tip. It's a pretty good tip. I'd say that's a 9 out of 10 tip. And it's just the tip. You haven't heard some weird stuff until you screw a deaf girl. Sound like I was beating a baby seal.
What the fuck, man?
What the Jesus!
Light chocolate and wholesome, dude. That's, yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
No!
I hate shower sex. The drain hurt my wiener. I need a girlfriend. Is your sister hot? My sister is 12. That wasn't the question. The word ginger is just the N-word rearranged.
No! I talked about this with someone, and oh god.
No, because the word ginger doesn't really have a history of slavery behind it. Not yet.
Actually, it does, because a lot of Irish were slaves when they basically came over here to the States. So, yeah, there actually is a little bit of a history of slavery behind it. Also, the Irish were the slaves to the British for hundreds of years as well, so, yeah.
Huh? What? I'm 22. Still sleep with the teddy bear my dad bought me the day I was born. R.I.P. Dad. Hi, 22. I'm Dad. Oh, dad joke, bad timing. Why is keeping dogs as pets haram? Forbidden in Islam? Because they could sniff out bombs. Thank you. Is your name Terry? It looks like your name's Terry. A sperm cell contains about 37.5 megabytes of information. There are about 100 million sperm cells per milliliter. The average ejaculation is about 2.25 milliliters. It takes about 5 seconds. This makes the average bandwidth of the human penis 1,687 terabytes a second. I know, that's a lot of information to swallow. Yet only one sperm makes it in the egg? That's a lot of packet loss. And it takes 9 months to unzip the file, and the rest of your life to deal with it if the file's corrupted. When your teacher...
I'm sorry.
That went on for far too long.
Yeah, this one, I'm going back to it. This one's deserving of that, but... Yeah, that code red on that one, guys. Code red, Jesus. I was not expecting it to go that long. Jesus.
Catches you watching student teacher and asks to stay after class. Gentlemen, the time has come. I'm homeschooled by my older sister. People who have had sex with someone with a disability of some sorts. What was different about that experience? First girlfriend had Tourette's. Not the cursing kind, but the twitching kind. Sometimes when given a handy, she would switch the turbo mode on for a few seconds. The turbo mode.
Turbo mode, come on! God, why?
That's fucked.
Oh.
The turbo mode, I love that. Thanks, Misto. Finally, I have the power glove. Time to turn on turbo mode. If Godzilla was real, he would produce 151,436,928 gallons of urine per day. I'd swallow all of it.
You drown in it, asshat.
Oh, calm down, man. And that brings us to the end of r/cursed comments. And if you like the video, leave a like down below. Subscribe for more content. I mean, you don't have any choice, do you? Subscribe.
The
There's no other
salty
way.
Because they're made mostly of
No!
piss.
That could have been a cursed comment itself. It's just like, I always wondered why the ocean was so salty. Insert the Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber.
Yep. Most everybody at some point has got some ocean water in their mouth or nose, at least. Oh. It's been to the beach anyway.
Yeah, I've been to the beach plenty of times, and I remember one time I was actually like swimming like really low, and then someone stepped right in the middle of my back, knocked all the breath out of me, and I took a big inhale of salt water, and I came up just like hacking and coughing. Turns out it was my sister. She accidentally stepped on me.
Accidentally? She
probably
did that shit on purpose.
Maybe. I don't know. I was like 7 or 8.
Why was she walking in the ocean like this? You know, like.
I was swimming really low. I was like on the floor.
Yeah, but you would think the way you walk across like the sands, like under the ocean, like.
True,
that,
but
like,
I don't
she would
know.
have been more like shuffling her feet and would have kicked you rather than stepped right on your back.
I don't know. I really don't know. It was at Myrtle Beach too. Myrtle Beach has like really dirty water most time around of the year. It's cleaned up a lot now because they're not dumping. They like closed down a few like factories near it, and it's not as like dirty as it used to be. Still nowhere near as clear as Cancun. Cancun's water still to this day baffles me with how clear it was. I mean, I was up to my chest in water. I could look down and I could see like my toes. I was like, Jesus, that's insane. But yeah,
you can see the sharks peel the skin off of your bones.
They had shark nets up, dude, and the repulsors as well. So
nets get holes in them.
Huh?
Nets get holes in them,
but not the repulsors.
Repulsors can fail.
Except they test them literally every day.
At least as far as they say they do.
Your fear of getting attacked by sharks is about as likely as me getting struck by lightning.
Yeah, but if you get struck by lightning, at least you won't be mangled.
Yes, you will. Have you ever met the man who was struck by lightning 6 times?
My buddy Wade was struck by lightning. He's just short. It's stunted his growth a little bit.
Dude from near my hometown was struck by lightning, I think 7 times. And he was struck by lightning so much that his skin was scorched multiple times. And eventually it messed him up mentally. And
How did he get struck by lightning 7 different times?
He worked out in the wilderness. He was a park ranger. And it stormed a lot. I mean, I'll pull him up. I'll show him to you.
He should have started crawling along the ground when a storm started rolling in.
Roy Sullivan. Yep. Roy Sullivan from Greene County. Yep. Greene County, Virginia. And he was struck by lightning 7 times. The human lightning rod, as he was called. And between 42 and 77, he was hit by lightning 7 times. And yeah, eventually he basically lost his mind and took a gunshot wound to the head.
Damn.
I mean, he was 71. I mean, you've been struck by lightning so many times, your body has been like ravaged by them, and then not only that, but your mind starts to go as well after being struck by lightning that many times. I mean, I don't know. I can't make any clarification to it, but yeah, Greene County, that's pretty close to my hometown. And he died in Dooms, that's a hell of a name, Dooms.
Yeah.
Dooms, Virginia. Very small town too, less than 1,000 people, or just around 1,000 people. Damn. But yeah, you can see. Look at his hat.
Yeah,
He got struck on top of his hat. Jesus. Unbelievable. Anyway, we're gonna end this before it gets. Shenandoah National Park. He was a park ranger. Shenandoah. All right. So, again, everyone, thank y'all very much for tuning in. And I guess until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you then, everybody.
Don't
Peace.
cancel us.
Too late.